I don't understand how you can take 1 year of what Bucky Irving has done and just say he's better than James Cook, who's been the number 1 guy on his team and also been very productive for multiple years, and say Bucky
2
Irving is
years.
better than him.
At most 2.
So it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, so we're
And
talking about 1 extra year.
also, after Saquon's rookie year, everybody was ready to put him top 5. Same with Bijan, actually, and Jameer.
Okay, Saquon, if we're saying first things first, Saquon is different.
Okay, not Saquon, but after 1 year of Jameer and Bijan, they were already put in the top 10.
I think both of those guys are in a completely different class than Bucky Irving is.
And what tier do you think James Cook is on?
He's on a higher tier than Bucky Irving.
No, he's
Bucky
not.
Irving's at least a tier or 2. But
What does James Cook do better than Bucky Irving?
what does Bucky Irving do that better than James Cook? Since you're the one caping for him, saying that he's better.
I think he's more elusive and more explosive. Clearly.
Agree, and he's a better receiving threat.
Clearly.
Bucky Irving was a dog, and we can't say it's like you can't say it's part of the offense, but considering how much better he was than Rachaad White should say something. Because I was one of those people that was like, bro, Rachaad White is not that great. And then I was waiting for Bucky Irving to start, even though Bucky Irving wasn't my guy because I had a Tyron Tracy. I had to root for him. But Bucky Irving, right off rip, my eyes told me, yeah, this guy's a dog. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers realized, yeah, he's way better than Rachaad White. Then they gave him the rock and he started dominating. It was elite stuff. I'm not gonna lie, Bucky Irving's one of them ones.
Let me see him repeat this before I say he's better than James Cook. The ones that we say that are better, like everybody that you want to name up, Saquon, Jameer, Bijan, those are way better players than Bucky Irving is. Way better.
Yeah, and Bucky Irving's still better than James Cook. He's not way better than James Cook, but he's still better than him.
I disagree. But
Better than Bucky. I'm gonna be honest. Bucky had an amazing season. I think, and aren't you the Tampa Bay guy? I feel like you know how dominant of a season he had, all things considered. And he had to share carries just like Jahmyr Gibbs did, but he had to share more because he was not RB1 to start. Rachaad White was.
Yeah, Rachaad White was like the year before top 10 in rushing yards. Like he wasn't a scrub.
I'm not saying that. We'll just disagree. If I just think I've always been this way. The same way with quarterbacks and unless they're one of them ones, so you're tip top. I'm not going to do that, and I don't think Bucky Irving qualifies as one of them ones.